In The Price of Freedom, the story of a Chattanooga man who served in 2 wars.
Josh Rowe joins us now with that man's story. Josh.
Kim Calvin, Don Seesenguth enlisted in the Army Air Corps in 1942. He was 20 years old when he entered the aviation cadet program. This segment sponsored by Food City.
I was just one of many, many in World War II that we did what we had to do. So I'm just one of a lot of them.
Don Seesenguth went through months of training, learning to fly airplanes all over the country. Arkansas, Alabama, Illinois, and Florida.
You split up, you'd go 2 ways. You'd go either twin engine or single engine fighter plane. So I chose to go with the twin engines.
He trained to fly a B-17 bomber, learned to fly at night, do cross-country trips. Then he was sent to war. He flew his missions out of England.
There, we got hit with 40 German fighters come at us head on. And of course that was a high rate of closure and real quick. Fortunately, we did not get any damage and get shot down.
That was his first mission. His second mission, it was scary too.
There, we got our brakes shot out.
He flew 30 missions in all in World War II, 20 as squadron lead pilot.
The worst one was we got hit with fighters and we lost 9 airplanes out of our 36 one day.
Most of the time, their targets were railroad yards and fueling areas.
And if the weather was too bad, we'd bomb the center of a city, which was terrible. Even in the latter part of the war, Stalin, for what Germany had done to him, his country, he wanted to retaliate against Germans. So he got Churchill to sign off on it, and he got the 8th Air Force, and the whole 8th Air Force went in and hit Dresden.
The bombing of Dresden happened in 4 raids over 2 days.
Statistics say there was like 30,000 people killed. Firestorm. It was terrible. But here again, I was on them one of those, and of course we had no choice. We had to follow our orders and do what we was told.
He flew a mission on Christmas Eve in 1944 over the Battle of the Bulge. They took flak and he was hit in the leg. He was in the hospital, recovered for 2 weeks, then right back in the plane.
I don't know what this world would have been if the United States wouldn't have stepped in and won the war.
Mr. Seesenguth got out of the military after World War II, got back in the military during the Berlin airlift, and flew top-secret missions during the Korean War.
I had an airplane there that they kept an armed guard on day and night.
For World War II and the Korean War, Don Seesenguth flew 562 total combat hours.
I'm just one of a big group that did their job. I'm no special person. I don't want to be a special person.
Mr. Seesenguth grew up on a farm in Indiana, got out of the military in 1952, moved to Chattanooga in 1955. He's been here ever since.